wrestling fans, guys, Smackdown Live tonight. Very complicated. Really is. Very complicated. On one hand, you look at what they gave to us as far as the main event and what we can look forward to with the WWE Championship at Money in the Bank. Guaranteed, just not announced yet. And it's something that, hey, it's going to be a good matchup. Okay, good rivalry. Finally, the old Kevin Owens, the heel Kevin Owens is back. That is the side of Kevin Owens that we like to see. We don't like babyface Kevin Owens. Okay, WWE? This is great. Versus Kofi Kingston. Kevin Owens took out Xavier Woods. What does Kofi Kingston need to do? Have that fire, that passion, that meanness that we haven't seen out of Kofi in quite some time, quite frankly. Not really since we saw it out of him when he faced Randy Orton. That type of fire. When he was by himself, not with the New Day. And he put Randy Orton through a table, and he had his own Survivor Series team and that kind of stuff. Let's see that Kofi Kingston taking on Kevin Owens at Money in the Bank. Let's see that Kofi Kingston taking on Kevin Owens at the Saudi Arabia show, because I'm sure this rivalry will go through that in June. Let's see it. If they play up the storyline that Xavier Woods is gone and Kofi is by himself, because did you see how Xavier Woods was tonight, wrestling fans? Did you see that? They played that up like that one power bomb, which everybody gets taken when Kevin Owens turns heel and things of that nature. They played that up like Xavier Woods took the most devastating power bomb in history. If he's not out, I'm surprised. So let's see a more aggressive side Kofi Kingston. Should be a great contest. Come Money in the Bank. And a great build throughout this rivalry. Now, before I get into the rest of the show, you all know what to do. Go down below and hit that little square box to become a subscriber today. And also hit that bell button so you get all notifications. That would be much appreciated. If you're one of the 232 subscribers to this channel right now, thank you very much. You make it worthwhile coming on here and doing this. Trust me, believe me, a lot of hard work goes into this channel for you wrestling fans. Not only that, if this is your first time, thank you very much for tuning in as well. A lot to look forward to and on the road this coming Friday. Go back and watch my Monday Night Raw review from last night as well. That's much appreciated. Now, let's dive into the rest of Smackdown Live, where we saw Charlotte versus Bayley. And we had Becky Lynch in the mix of all of this. And quite frankly, I couldn't help but agree with everything they were saying about Charlotte. Everything. Okay? I'm getting this out of the way before I get to the Roman Reigns subject. All right? Charlotte. I don't know about any of you all, but we have seen Becky Lynch versus Charlotte in some form or fashion since SummerSlam. It is May, almost. By the time they have this match, it will be May. Now, I know more than likely what's on WWE's radar. Okay? Unfortunately. All right? WWE needs to keep Becky Lynch with both titles. Okay? But I have this gut feeling, wrestling fans, that Becky Lynch, come Money in the Bank, is going to beat Lacey Evans, and Charlotte, I can't believe I'm saying this, I can't, Charlotte is going to beat Becky Lynch and become a 9-time women's champion in the WWE. And the only reason why they put both belts together for WrestleMania is to make the match bigger. That way, when they go to Fox, they can have one championship for that brand. You all let me know what you're thinking about that in the comments below. But all that stuff they were saying about Charlotte, I couldn't help but in some type of form or fashion agree with it. I mean, honestly, Bayley, Mickie James, all of them. Ember Moon. Where is their opportunity? When are they going to get an opportunity? Enough is enough. When are we going to see something fresh, different, new? You proclaim that it's a shakeup. Seeing Charlotte versus Becky Lynch is not a shakeup. After Money in the Bank, enough. Okay? Enough. Speaking of enough, Roman Reigns versus Elias. Not only did we see that, we saw the modern day Phil Raja, Jinder Mahal, teased going one-on-one with Chad Gable. Wrestling fans, what it appears to me is going on is WWE took their Monday Night Raw superstars, they put them on Smackdown Live, and they're just having them face each other. Roman Reigns in a rivalry with Elias, is that what we really wanted to see? No. We wanted to see rivalries with SmackDown superstars. Roman Reigns in a rivalry with SmackDown superstars. And no, I'm not talking about Shane McMahon. I'm not talking about Vince McMahon. If you all disagree with me, let me know in the comments below. But I think a big portion of you would agree with me on that. Elias should be feuding with someone else. Now, I like the idea of Andrade and Finn Balor over the IC strap. I like that idea. Eventually, Andrade will become the Intercontinental Champion. That's my prediction. If he doesn't, I'm surprised. Andrade getting his first, or I should say Andrade Cien Almas, getting his first Intercontinental Championship, his first championship in WWE. Well deserved, wrestling fans. Well deserved. But One thing I'm going to mention about that is the fact that WWE needs to start having Andrade and Finn Balor do segments backstage. Andrade attack Finn Balor. Finn Balor attack Andrade. Interrupt matches. Something along those lines. Do not, wrestling fans, do not, WWE, keep on approving, keep on giving WWE round of applauses for having straight Andrade versus Finn Balor matches. They're good matches, but eventually you'll get worn out on them. And by the time pay-per-view comes around, you won't want to see it for the IC strap. So have those storylines built up. That's just what I got to say about it. I think, maybe not all of you, but I think some of you would agree with me on that. And honestly, outside of Kairi Sane beating Peyton Royce and them showing the Firefly Funhouse again, that was Smackdown Live. That was Smackdown Live. Thank you, Lars Sullivan, for interrupting Jinder Mahal and Chad Gable. Thank you. Absolutely fantastic. I did not want to see that garbage. So thank you, Lars Sullivan. But this has been your Smackdown Live review. We have Kofi Kingston going up against Kevin Owens, WWE Championship, not announced. Roman Reigns taking on Elias. Wish they'd do something else, but we don't get to make those decisions. We just get to sit here and gripe about it. Whatever. And another Charlotte versus Becky Lynch match. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope you enjoyed my 2 reviews this week on the channel so far. And On the Road is coming to you this Friday. Tune in for that, plus so much more. Look forward to it right here on the channel. And until I see you again, this is Webby. And I'll catch you on the other side. Talk to you later.